So we begin by sitting up tall, getting comfortable in your seat, and attuning your awareness to the body in this space. To feeling how you feel. Not moving toward or away from anything. Deep breaths. Bringing the hands to your heart, setting your intention for your practice. And tucking the tailbone under, round the back as you bring the chin to the chest. Rolling forward onto the sit bones, open the heart and lift the head. Moving back and forth in these seated cat and dog tilts. Feeling into the pelvis, into the heart. Letting your head be the last thing to move. And walking the hands forward, coming into a forward fold. Taking a few breaths there. And walking the hands out to the left. Extending the right hand a little further out to intensify the stretch. Walking it back to center. Stretching through the center. And walking out to the right. Stretching through the left hand to intensify the side body stretch. And walking back to center. Stretching forward again. Let's curl ourselves up and stretch those legs out and shake them out. We're going to bend the knees and plant the feet, much like Malasana, taking the left hand inside the left leg, either to the ground or to the ankle. On your inhales, we're going to open that right arm up to the sky, and on the exhale, bring the right hand to meet the left arm or wrist, moving back and forth, really opening from the heart center and moving as it feels right to move. No rush. Coming to center, folding forward a bit. Let's take it to the other side. Right hand to the inside of the right leg, left arm up. Moving back and forth. Opening and closing. Letting the shoulder blades open, feeling the hips open. And allowing yourself to soften in the tightened spaces that you feel. Nice deep breaths, coming to center again, folding forward. Let's bring the feet together, knees open in Balasana. Taking the left hand to the right ankle, let's take a side stretch. Lift the right arm up and over. Nice lateral stretch. Use the support of your legs to open up. And coming up to the other side, getting a nice little side stretch through the lateral body. And inhaling up, folding forward for a moment, stretching into those hips, maybe walking the hands out. And walking the hands back up, drawing the knees together. Let's come on to the hands and knees, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Coming right up into your downward facing dog. And let's start to pedal the feet. Bend one knee, push into the other heel, feeling into your hamstrings, lifting sit bones. Let's take the right leg up and stretch that hip out, bending the knee, bringing the foot down. Let's go to the other side, stretch it out, and bringing the foot down. Bending the knees, let the heart stretch open. Let's walk the hands back to the feet, coming into a forward fold, shaking the head out, yes and no. Bring the hands to opposite elbow and sway side to side. Inhaling the arms out and up. Exhale the hands to the heart. Grabbing the left wrist overhead, let's take the side stretch half moon to the right. If you'd like, you can wrap that right arm around the low back and stretch through the side. Coming up to center, let's take it to the other side. Grab the right wrist and maybe wrap that left arm around the back. And coming up to center, hands to the heart. Connecting to the breath. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, release. Bending knees, step it back. Left foot steps back. Look forward, open the heart. High lunge. Bring that left knee down. And feel into the hips. Subtle pelvic movements. Sinking down and then easing out. Feeling deeply into that left psoas. And then finally straighten out that right leg, curling the toes toward the head. Let the head sink toward the knee and breathe. Nice deep breaths. Bending the right knee, let's take it back, downward facing dog. Stretch that right leg up to the sky. And bringing that right foot to the ground. Inhaling to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walking hands back to feet, hang out over the legs. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, dive forward. Looking up halfway, get long and sink into the hamstrings. Stepping it back now with the right foot, holding that high runner's lunge for a moment. Look forward. Press evenly into both feet. Bring the back knee down. Begin those subtle pelvic movements, leaning a little forward and then easing out. Feeling into that psoas, feeling into those hips. Deep breaths, and finally straightening out that left foot and left leg. Curl the toes toward your head and sink into your hamstring. Feel as though you're pulling that left hip back as you ease the right hip forward. Breathing. And bending that left knee. Let's take it back, downward facing dog. Send the left leg to the sky. Stretch it out. And bring the feet to the ground. Inhaling to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, open the heart. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jumping the feet to the hands if you'd like. Hang out over your legs. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale again, sweep the arms out and up. Lift the heart, exhale, dive forward. Bending knees, take the right leg back. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the ground, take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky. And step that right foot forward between the hands. Left knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step the back foot forward. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, diving forward. Stepping that left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Open the heart. Hands to the ground, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, urdhva mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Left leg to the sky. Step the left foot forward between the hands. Right knee down. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step it up. Hang out over your legs. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. And inhale, let's take those arms up again. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale up halfway, get long. Exhale, release. Jump back, downward facing dog. Taking the right leg to the sky, bend the knee. Step that right foot forward between the hands. Coming to Anjaneyasana. Press through the feet, bending that front knee. Grab the left wrist with the right hand and arch to the right. Pressing evenly into both feet. Breathe. Nice deep breaths. Stretching into that psoas. Let's bring the hands to the ground. Shorten your stance. Straighten out your right leg. Level the hips out and sink into your hamstring. Push into that back foot. Don't lose track of that left leg. Engage. Sink into your hamstring. Breathe. Deep breath. Walking the hands back, perhaps turning them to face the back of the room if you would like. Nice deep breaths. Turn the hands forward and look up. Bending the right knee, step the left foot back. Plant that left hand under the left shoulder and take that right arm up for the twist. Reaching that right arm overhead in line with the ear to sweep it down to the ground. Bringing the back knee down, coming up into your low lunge. See if you can take your right hand toward the ground beside you as you reach that left arm up and over. Maybe look up to the sky. Feel into the hips, into the psoas. Breathe. And coming up, hands to the ground. Take it back to downward facing. Open that right leg, open that right hip. Lift that right leg up now. Keep it off the ground as you float to plank. Lowering chaturanga, urdhva mukha. Plant both feet, adho mukha. Good job. Breathe. Deep breaths. Let's take that left leg to the sky. Bend the knee. Step that left foot forward. Help if you need. Support that leg. Bring it up and climb into your Anjaneyasana. Press into both feet. Grabbing right wrist with left hand. Let's arch to the left now. Stretching into that right psoas. Still pressing into the feet. Don't ever take all of the direction one way. Feel all directions of movement simultaneously. Breathe. Never take it so deep that you can't breathe. Bringing hands to the ground. Let's shorten the stance for pyramid. Level the hips out. Looking forward again, nice and long, and sink into your hamstring. And breathe. Nice deep breaths. And feeling into that hamstring. Maybe walking the hands back again if you'd like to. Deep breaths. And bending the front knee. Step the right foot back as you plant that right hand on the ground. Lift the left arm up for the twist. Stretch the left arm in line with the left ear as you rotate that left arm to the ground, bringing the right knee down. And let's see if we can take the left hand toward the ground or to the ground. Stretching up and over with that right arm. Roll the heart open. Breathe. Bringing your hands to the ground, take the left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open the hip. And now let's stretch that left leg up as we float through vinyasa. Finding your way back, downward facing dog. Coming to plank pose and lowering to the ground. Let's bend the right knee and grab the right foot with the right hand. Keep the right knee and the right hip in line with each other and rest your forehead on your forearm. Tuck your tailbone under so you're not engaging the low back. Feel that stretch in the quadricep and perhaps even in the right psoas. Now extend that left arm long in front of you and lift everything up. The left leg, the left arm, the right leg. Half bow, half shalabhasana. Releasing to the ground, shake it out. And let's grab that left foot. Take a few breaths to stretch into that psoas. Remember, tuck the tailbone under so you're not arching the low back. Keep that knee and hip in line. Deep breaths. And taking the right arm out in front of you, inhale and lift up. Deep breaths. Stretch it out. Reach through everything and release it to the ground. Bending the knees, let the feet sway side to side. And coming back to downward facing dog. Take the right leg up, bend the knee. And let's step that right foot forward between the hands. Windmill the left foot down, coming up. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Front heel either lines up with the back heel or back arch. Arms in line with the shoulders. Look and make sure the hips and torso are in line. Let's come to Exalted Warrior. Sliding down the back leg, reach that right arm up and over. Coming now into extended angle, forearm to thigh. Reach that left arm up and over. And now we play a little, moving back and forth as you like. Extended angle to Exalted Warrior. Feel into the body. Move from a place of feeling rather than doing. Always trying to do that. Back and forth. And settling into extended angle, take that left arm around the back. You can take your right hand to the ground inside the foot so long as the chest stays open. If the heart becomes concave or faces the ground, bring the forearm back to the thigh. And breathe. Press evenly into your feet. Let's take that left arm back up. Let's take the left hand to the ground. Let's bring the left knee down. Take your hands to the inside of the right hip. Feeling into that hip. If you need to, you can escort that right foot over to the right a bit. If you feel like you can go deeper, you can take your forearms to the ground or take a block or pillow under the forearms. Only go as deep as you can give presence to. Remember that. If we go too deep, we just add strain, we add karma, we add more to work through. Now we're going to go for a little deeper if you can. If you're good here, stay here. If you'd like to, you can plant your left hand, take the right hand to the right thigh, and see if you can bend that back knee and grab that left foot. If it's not possible, you can just bend the knee and feel. If you think you can go deeper, you can come onto that left forearm if you're feeling adventurous. Hips and quads feel open. Do what makes sense. Don't go too far. And breathe. Deep psoas stretch. Releasing the hold, take your hands to the ground. Let's take the right leg back to downward facing dog, and let's open and flip our dog. Open the heart. Unraveling back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. It's always a little awkward, so take your time. Moving vinyasa. If you'd like to take a vinyasa that's easier or more challenging, you can. Perhaps bending the knees and opening the heart in your upward facing dog. Taking it back, downward facing dog. Taking the left leg to the sky, bend the knee, open the hip. And let's step that left foot forward, revolve the back foot down, Virabhadrasana 2 on the other side, Warrior 2. Opening up. Sink into those hips, adjust, find your alignment. Make sure the arms are in line with the shoulders, engage the core. And now we begin our dance of Exalted Warrior. An extended angle. Move as you like when you're ready. Move from a place of feeling rather than doing. There's no right or wrong here. There's no perfection. It's merely what do you feel? Move from there. Back and forth. Feeling the ground beneath you. Coming into your extended angle. Now wrap that right arm around the back. If you'd like to bring the left hand to the ground, you can, but you want to be able to open that heart. That's the point. Not going so deep, but still keeping the heart open. Take that right arm up and overhead. Stretch through the side body. And windmill that hand to the ground. Back knee comes down. Coming to the inside of the left leg. You can walk the left foot out to the left if you'd like. Coming into our lizard pose. Hands to the ground or forearms to the ground if you're feeling adventurous. If you're feeling open. Take your time. Breathe. Now coming up halfway, if you did it on the other side, plant the right hand and bend that right knee. See if you can take the left hand to the right foot. Open your heart. If you want to go deeper, you can come onto your forearm. Don't go so far that it's unbearable. Find space. So often we don't know what that feels like to have space. Releasing that foot as you're ready, take it back to downward facing dog. And flip the dog if you did it on the other side. Opening up, lift your heart. And awkwardly coming back to downward facing dog. Deep breaths. Inhaling to plank. Exhale, child's pose. Let's take a moment and breathe. Balasana. Sliding onto our bellies now. Let's bend both knees. Now if this is impossible, you can do half and half like we did before. Grabbing the feet, let's try Dhanurasana. Tuck the tailbone and lift the heart, the legs. Breathe. Lowering down. We're going to come into it again. Inhale and lift. And maybe rock to the left side. Stretching deeper into those shoulders. It's hard and it's awkward, so have fun with it. Roll to the center when you're ready and try to go to the other side. Have fun. Roll to the center, lift as high as you can go, and then let it go. Drop down, breathe. Deep breaths. Hands under shoulders, take it back to downward facing dog. Feel how it's changed. Right leg to the sky. Let's bring the right knee forward for pigeon. Setting up, taking support under that right hip if you need it. Back knee is down. Draw that left hip forward. Come forward when you're ready. Our beloved pigeon. If pigeon is not beloved by you, remember that the poses that we are not a fan of are the ones that we need the most. And breathe. Nice deep breaths. You did a lot for your hips, so appreciating this moment of stillness to really enjoy. One more deep breath here. And coming up. Now, take your support out from under your hip if you have it. We're going to send that left leg around. We're going to come into fire log. Now, if fire log isn't possible for you, you can take Garud Asana or Gomukhasan. Adjust your seat, take support between the left knee and the right ankle, and come forward if you can. It might be enough just to stay upright. Keep that left foot flexed and try to let the left foot be flat. It's a lot to feel, so don't pressure yourself. You don't have to go as deep if you don't want to. Depending on how your pelvis and your hip joint is formed, this could be really, really uncomfortable or really, really easy. Doesn't necessarily have to do with flexibility as much as it has to do with literally the structure of your pelvis. So have patience with yourself, appreciate whatever's here. Try to smile if you're wincing. Don't even go to the point of wincing. Try not to wince. And climbing up, let's take the right hand to the ground and stretch that left arm up and over. If you want, you can come onto your right forearm, stretching into that left psoas, left side body. Nice deep breaths coming up. Let's go to the other side. Left hand or forearm to the ground. Stretch the right arm up and over, stretching through that whole side body. And coming up. You're more than welcome to just take the legs back, or you can play here. Cross the legs, take the hands forward, curl the toes under, lift the knees, and jump back. It's a party trick. It's actually not too hard. Seems hard, not too hard. Downward facing dog, breathe. Left leg to the sky, bend the left knee, open it up. Let's bring that left knee forward for pigeon on the other side. Take the support that you need under that left hip. Gear that right hip forward, right knee is down, lift your heart. And as you're ready to sinking forward. And breathe. Oh, pigeon. I hope it's your favorite. If it's not your favorite, here we are again. If it's not your favorite, be grateful there's only two sides to your body. And feel all the tension in our bodies is karmic. It's all from a moment in time where presence was required and we couldn't give it. Try to give it now. This is why I say don't take a pose to the point where you're overwhelmed, because that overwhelmed isn't present. That state of awareness isn't present. Take it to a point where you can hold presence so that what residue of karma there is here can be alleviated, can be moved. Deep breaths. Let's take one more deep breath here. And slowly coming up. Take your support out from under your hip if you have it. And let's take that right leg around now. Yes, we have to do the other side. Aren't you so excited? Fire log is one of my favorite poses, so here we are. Flex that right foot, stack the calves, adjust the seat. If you need support, take it under the knee, or take Gomukhasana instead, and walk the hands forward. If it's possible, if just being upright is enough for you, you can do that. And breathe. Breathe into the spaces that are tight, that are tense. Deep breaths. Find that space of effortlessness where you are here, where simply holding attention is the effort, where we're not struggling. And slowly coming up, taking the left hand to the ground, taking the right arm overhead for the lateral stretch. You can bring your forearm down if you'd like. Feeling into that side body. And coming up, taking it to the other side. And slowly, as you're ready, easing your way up. Again, you can take the legs back, or you can do the jump back. Downward facing dog. Inhaling to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Try bending the knees again, bringing the head toward the feet. And coming back to child. Beloved child's pose, breathe. Nice deep breath. Let's come on to the knees for camel. So take a blanket under your knees if you need it. And let's start with the toes curled under. We're going to take our time here. Bring your hands to your low back. Tuck your tailbone under. If you can reach the feet, fantastic, but keep the hips and knees in line with each other. So don't go so far that they come out of line. You can let the head hang back if it's comfortable. If it's not, you can keep the chin to the chest. And bringing your hands to your low back, come back to child's pose. Take a moment and breathe here. You can always just take one. We're going to take it a couple times in different variations. You can also always take the same variation again. If the following are too challenging, or you're just not up for it, or it doesn't feel right in the body. Coming onto the knees again. Tucking the toes under again. Hands to low back, tuck the tailbone and open the heart. Reach that left arm up to the sky and take the right hand to the left heel. Reach and breathe. Hands to the low back, come back to center, reach the right arm up. Take the left hand to the right heel. Keep that tailbone tucked, again, hips and knees in line. Hands to your low back, sink into child again. Remember, you can always stay in child. If you're like me and you have lower back problems, back bends can be really challenging, so make sure you're tucking that tailbone and engaging your core. And then if it's just too much, just rest in your child. Now, third time is a charm. Let's come up onto the knees, hands to the low back, keeping the toes tucked under or feet flat. Let's try both hands to heels. If this is not possible, you can take one hand to one heel like we did before. Deep breaths, tuck the tailbone, open the heart. Hands to the low back. Let's come back to child's pose. Take the knees wide, sink between the legs, breathe. Let that low back rest. And let's come up. Find your way up to sit. Sit to one side, stretch the legs out. Let's bring the feet together. Coming into Baddha Konasana, open the feet and sink forward. Let the outer edges of the feet press together, inner arches open. You can take support under the knees and the hips if you'd like, a pillow or blocks. And breathe in your Baddha Konasana. Soften through your face. And slowly come up. Bring the feet closer in if you can. And let's come forward again. If closer in isn't possible, take the feet further out for Tara Asana. Come forward again and breathe. Nice deep breaths. Appreciating how far you've come with the hips, how open you've become in just 45 minutes. It's an important thing to appreciate where we've come to, and asana gives us that potential in real time. Let's come up and bring the knees together and stretch the legs out to the sides. Take support under the hips if you need. And flexing the feet, let's take a lateral stretch down the left leg, stretching the right arm up and over. If you'd like to, you can bring your hands under the head for support, bringing that left elbow to the left leg or the ground, or on a block or bolster. Keep those feet flexed and keep that right hip on the ground. If you open the heart, deep breaths. Feeling into that psoas, the deepest muscle of the body. Inhaling up. Let's take the lateral stretch down the right leg. Taking whatever variation you took on the other side. Again, both feet active, so those hips are grounded, so the quads are engaged to support the hip. Letting the heart open and feeling. Deep breaths. And inhaling up. Let's turn to face the left leg. We're going to take a little forward fold out over that left leg. Keep the feet active. Go as far as you can while keeping the heart open and not internally rotating with that right hip. Keep the external rotation, so knee and foot are up. And breathe. Feeling that stretch in the low back. Feeling that stretch in the hamstring. One more breath. Inhaling up. Let's take it to the other side. Turn to the right. Keep the feet active and fold forward. One side always be a little looser. Keep that external rotation of that left leg. And breathe. This is one of my favorite spots to surrender into. There's so much to feel here. And slowly coming up, and coming to center, to Upavishta Konasana, walking your hands forward, keep those feet flexed. If this is too much or the hips are tired, you can always bring the legs together for seated forward fold, if you would prefer. Deep breaths here. Nice groin and hamstring stretch. Done an immense job opening the lower body, opening the heart. And slowly coming back up. Let's draw the legs together. Shake the legs out. And find your way onto your back. Hugging the knees in. Take a moment to take circles with the knees. Just massaging the back into the ground. Taking it in both directions. And coming to center. Let the feet be hip distance apart. Let the knees sway side to side. A little bit this way, a little bit that. Feeling into the low back, the hip flexors, the psoas. Letting the knees fall to the left. Take the left foot atop the right knee. Looking out to the right hand. Coming into the twist. Maybe that right knee comes to the ground. You can keep it elevated if it's comfortable, or take a pillow or blanket underneath of it. Now releasing the left foot down, lifting the knees up and to the right. Take the right foot to the left knee, looking out to the left hand. Same rule applies here. You can keep the knee off the ground on the left side, or you can take support underneath of it if you need. And breathe. And releasing the right foot, bring the knees up. Let's hug that right leg up, extend the left leg out, and let's cradle that left ankle. Right hand to right knee, left hand to left foot. Maybe the hands in a lace. Hooking left foot into right foot into left elbow. Stretching into that hip. Deep breaths. Maybe rock it side to side like a baby. And hugging the right knee in. Extend the right leg out. And grab that left knee. Let's cradle that left calf. Left hand to left knee. See if you can interlace the hands around the calf. Maybe left foot into right elbow crease. Rock it side to side like a baby. And hugging the knee in. Extend that left leg out. And let's grab both feet for happy baby. Try to keep the lower back on the ground. You can rock side to side if you'd like. You can straighten out the legs. You can play around a little bit. And hugging the knees in. Let's find our way into corpse pose, Shavasana. Make sure you're warm and comfortable. Resting here. You did a lot, so allow the rest to be enough. Nice deep breaths. Letting each breath be even and effortless. Letting any distractions be let go of immediately. Hold on to nothing but presence. Feel the breath move through the body like a wave. And feel that you can simply be. After all the effort, you can simply be. There's nothing to do. There's no role to play. There's just the body open and spacious on the ground. You don't even have to do the breath. You just allow the body to breathe. You can stay here as long as you want to. Know that in any of these practices, if corpse pose needs to be longer, you can allow it to be. Start to bring attention back to the body, back to the room, back to this moment. And start to move your hands and your feet, stretching arms overhead and legs away. And rolling to the right side, hug your knees into your chest and pause there. And when you're ready to, as you're ready to, taking your time, coming up to sit, coming to a comfortable seat, always taking time, whenever you do end your practice, to simply be, connect to the breath, integrate, and when you're ready to, you can slowly open the eyes.